Noisy Pixel.
As a kid that grew up exploring Puerto Rico's beautiful beaches and Maryland's extraordinary Chesapeake Bay, I was fascinated yet terrified by the vast, deep, and mysterious waters that were around me. Despite my fear of the unknown, there was always a part of me that wanted to take part in an epic underwater journey, but I didn't feel like it was possible. Thankfully, I was able to do so by taking a plunge into Giant Squid Studios' Abzu for the first time on PS4, which was an unforgettable experience. 2 years later, I've dived back into Abzu once more, this time on the Nintendo Switch, and I'm happy to say that's just as magnificent as it was before. My name is Brad Crespo, and this is Noisy Pixel's review for Abzu on Nintendo Switch. Abzu has you take on the role of a lone, nameless diver who happens to fall into the middle of a vast, deep blue ocean with hardly any instructions at all, except for a few brief control prompts. In the beginning, it seems like there's no story at all in Abzu. However, as you swim and explore areas at your own pace, you'll end up finding out that there's more to it than meets the eye. With cryptic visuals and other environmental cues to discover, you have the option to dive more into Abzu's mysterious narrative to decipher the true nature of the massive underwater world that surrounds you. Or you can choose to keep on swimming. The narrative freedom style of Abzu is one of the key contributors that make the game such a calming and moving work of art. Abzu is an adventure, not a point A to point B objective-driven quest. In Abzu, you have the freedom to learn about and interact with sea creatures, explore the ocean's depths, solve some light puzzles, or even just take in the gorgeous and bright world around you. Its open and leisurely gameplay was such a pleasant change of pace for me. What really makes it a completely relaxing and enjoyable experience, though, is its beautiful underwater world. You'll find yourself awestruck when exploring all the colorful and epic seascapes in your journey. Abzu's stunning art direction definitely captures the look of a magnificent ocean. The game's smooth and simple controls and mesmerizing soundtrack help add to its fascinating and serene look and feel overall. It's enjoyable to simply swim around in Abzu and be completely immersed in the game's soundtrack. Abzu is one of the most relaxing, stress-free gaming experiences ever. It's simple yet elaborate, subtle yet graceful, and small yet vast, which makes it an absolutely beautiful game to play. Even after playing all the way through Abzu again, I never felt bored or uninterested. Instead, playing it again was like reliving a delightful adventure because of Abzu's wondrous and freestyle gameplay, engrossing narrative, bright world, epic soundtrack, and attention to detail. Abzu isn't about the destination, it's about the journey, which is why I consider it to be one of the most impactful and memorable games of all time. Noisy Pixel is giving Abzu a 9 out of 10. Thanks for diving into our review. You can always find news, reviews, previews, and more on our website at noisypixel.net. And follow us on Twitter at noisypixelnews for updates. Also, feel free to tune in to our weekly podcast, Noisy Pixel Podcast, on Spotify, iTunes, and Google Play, which is up every Saturday. Until then, keep on swimming.